right? So today what we're going to talk about today, I'm usually your host for Sunday Rants and Raves. I'm going to do that probably around 4 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. I believe it's, or 2. I think 2 we got something running, and then I believe it's going to be 4 and 6. I'll be on here all day hammering through the Sunday sermon, Rants and Raves. That's where I usually will talk about everything from creative real estate investing, real estate, public sector, private sector, life, music, everything, and drop some S-bombs, sometimes some F-bombs, and it comes from a place of passion. But that's usually our Sunday Rants and Raves programming that we've been doing for a while, okay? But today it's all about why the hell, and it's been going through rumors online and stuff like that, and TikTok and YouTube and different places where like selling a $12,000 course for $147. That's what this is about. That's right. Am I selling a $12,000 program for $147? And the answer to that is yes. But I think, well, why? Why don't you just give it away for free, right? Give it away for free. Why even charge $147? Because when you give stuff away for free, it's fine. That's what we're doing today, all day and all the way up until the end of launch, which is April 30th, right? I believe that's a Thursday. So make sure you lock in your spot because they're going. Once they're gone, then that 147 is going to disappear, right? Forever. Never going to do that again. Maybe you'll get a PDF or maybe a small, something where, maybe one of these bonuses will be $147. That's what they call in the internet marketing, arena, a low ticket item, right? I'm not into low ticket items, but I get it. You got to roll with the times. It's like anything else. Like right now, creative real estate investing is the gem. If you don't learn it, yes, you're going to get pushed out of the industry. Even if you're starting out with wholesaling, a bird dog, a wholesale, eventually you're going to have to get to creative real estate investing and then continue to move forward because you can only buy so many houses through a freaking bank. And yes, I'm going to share with you today, is it true? Yes, a $12,000 course for $147, as you can see right there, for the first 50, and then the next 50, and then after that, it's going to $12,000, and it's going to stay like that. Matter of fact, it's actually moving to $19,100. I think it's 22. It's actually 50% off. So I'm not even going to get into that. All you need to know is that it's $147, okay? And all the bonuses that are coming down with it. It's a program that's going to get you off your arse, get you rocking and rolling, doing deals. If you're already doing deals and you're in the wholesale arena and you're wholesaling deals, well, this is going to take you to another level, right? It's going to take you to actually probably your whole goal is. And maybe if you don't even know what your goal is, we'll help you with that. But if you do, we're going to help you get there. And we're going to plug in systems and all these things that you're going to need. You need these things, okay? Now, back to the point of going, well, why don't you just give it away for free? Because like I said, free is free. Free is shit. Someone has to pay for it. I had to pay for it. My 20 years and another 20 years on the brokerage side with my associates and everything else that we do here. And it's always twisting my arm to try to get stuff done, right? Like this program, I scrapped it sick. It's based off our one-on-one mentoring program, the American Mentee program. Just a little history on what's going on here, okay? And I'll go ahead and maybe show my mug up here so you can see a little better, right? Got my eyes right here. Focus, listen to me. And hey, you can either watch, not watch. I do encourage you to please share, like, and love across all the different social medias. We do appreciate that. If you're grabbing value or getting value from videos I put on and things of that nature, that's awesome. Obviously, this is powered by Amp Live Media. It's Amp Live TV on our YouTube channel. So go subscribe. I'd appreciate it. As we're getting more and more into this stuff here, the same token, we are in the business of real estate. That's how it all started. It all started with a company back in 2003, 4, 5, and 6. All I wanted to do is fix, flip, and buy and hold. That's it. Fell into wholesaling by accident. It was not called wholesaling back then. It was called creative real estate investing. No money down, good credit, bad credit, buy a house for $10 or $100. Too damn long. Right? Not as sexy as wholesaling. Become a wholesaler, become a real estate mogul. Don't need any money, don't need this and that, but it's true. The other part with the creative real estate investing was the same. What? Don't need any credit, don't need any money. You can use private money. You can leverage a deal using the tricks of the trade. Not even tricks, they're just understanding how to use leverage in your real estate business. I'm going, well, is that even possible? How can you even do that? Is it legal? Back in the day, they had a thing called infomercials. Like right now, you're probably watching a live and raw and uncut infomercial, right? Infomercials back in the day were like, okay, boom. Oh, let me see. Let me grab one of these, right? grab that and you go, for my little stuff over here. You'd have it all right here, boom, 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 and you go, okay, action. 1, 2, 3, boom. Then you get into it and you start selling, right? Kind of like those shows on TV where they're selling like, the ShamWows and the widgets. You don't get one, but you get two. If you buy right now, you get this, and you get a chopper, and you get this and that and a whole enchilada. That is all right here on the internet marketing that people do, like Russell Brunson. There's all kinds of awesome people that are that is their whole job and what they do, right? Is selling products online. I always tell the youngsters, even my kids, going, look, if you can learn how to sell online and you can sell anything, even a turd online, then you're going to be set for life, okay? Now, I'm not going to lie, okay? I got started with internet marketing, and then I segued into real estate investing. And then I studied marketing because a lot of people say, no, I'm in the real estate business. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a real estate investor. I said, no, you're a marketing person, right? You're in the marketing business. You have to market your business. You have to market your business to get leads, to get deals, to have a brand so people can trust you and like you and love you so they can do business with you. Or they're not going to do business with you. What's the difference between you and someone else? What's the difference between me and someone else out there? Why buy my program? Why buy our program? Why work with AMP? Why work with VIP Exec Realty Lending and Investments? Why work with AMP Live Media? All that stuff, right? It's all a progression as you move forward into the business. You're not going to start off with all those things unless you buy into a franchise of some sort, right? And I always say franchises don't fail. People fail because franchises are based on the brand, based on systems and how you run them and the marketing. And you got to follow that. If you don't follow it, they strip your franchise. Then you have to go do your own thing, okay? Like Keller Williams and Remax and all those, McDonald's, they're all franchises, right? And they're ran a certain way. That's what I believe in. When I started this business a long time ago in the real estate investing business, not creative, just real estate investing business, going, need to set up the business like a franchise, right? I want the brand to be nice and sexy and sweet. There's got to be processes and systems. How are we going to work our leads? How are we going to close deals? What is our process when we talk to a seller, negotiate with the seller? Of course, times have changed now, right? Because you got AI, you got text, you got people rocking deals on the phone, you got people rocking deals belly to belly. But I always say, and I'll say this again, right? Cycles, they come in cycles. New school and old school. New school is now with all the tech. Old school is door knocking, sending out letters and postcards and all that good stuff, right? Cold calling, working with agents, sphere of influence and all that good stuff. But then as tech starts rising, people aren't doing the old school stuff, but people will start migrating a little. Man, it's so saturated and full of shit. I got to find something else to do. So they go, hey, look, this is new, but it's not because it was 10, 15 years old. And they go door knocking. And they'll add some technology to it, like you're driving for dollars, right? And I'm going to share all that. I got something for you lined out a little bit later for the tech stack. We have an AMP Live tech stack for you. You can go with the short one or a long one. We're going to share that with you free. We spent all the time, the money, and everything else to go through these programs to see which ones are good, which ones suck, which ones are moderate, which ones are okay, which ones have all the bells and whistles, which ones don't have all the bells and whistles but are workhorses, right? Doing that, you can spend 6, 7, 8 months, a year and a half just spinning your wheels and wasting money. I've heard one guy who's I talked to him, he was a fireman, worked 2 weeks, spent $110,000, plugged in all the stuff, went to a course, spent $10,000, $15,000 on that, but and then figured, hey, yeah, I'm going to set up a wholesale business, and got his websites going, a bunch of data and VAs and hired people, and didn't do one freaking deal. He's too busy, trying to put all these pieces together and then hiring other people to do these pieces that he was not a master on, and it just fell and crumbled, right? The foundation wasn't built. He's the foundation. I'm telling you, you are the foundation. 80% of this whole business is you. 20% is tech, okay? Technology is not going to close a deal for you. It's going to get you close. It's not quite there yet, right? That franchise AI business is not available right now. And I tell you, they probably start doing some quantum computing and all that good stuff where they can, and then they got, Elon Musk popping out the robots and shit. By the way, I got this crazy shirt on, right? Because my son, I saw it. I go, hey, that looks pretty cool, right? Occupy Mars, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. That sounds good. So I got one. Anyways, or I should say the boss. My wife got me one. We all got one. Anyways, and then I'm not wearing this hat. I just decided because I want to wear a hat. Then I looked at it, I go, oh shit, okay, that's funny. Inside joke. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna wear the hat. I got the old hat going. But yes, let's get back to the I don't want to run off on a tangent, but a little bit of history of what's transpired from 2003 to now, right? A lot of things have changed, including the crash and then micro crashes and micro booms and all this good stuff, right? And the Chinese virus in 2020 and all that good stuff, right? People freaked out and just scared the shit out of people and all that good stuff. So it's a different world right now, and nothing's changed, right? The government's doing what they're doing. The world's doing what they're doing. The world economic shits and shithole places and all that bullshit is all bullshit, propaganda, bullshit, right? Now, hopefully this isn't running on certain platforms where they whine and cry about, BS words and the F-bombs and S-bombs, right? And try to control that. That's what freedom of speech is. That's, the First Amendment. And then you get your Second Amendment to protect your First Amendment, right? So, like I said, it's a little bit of Sunday rants and raves, but I'm here because I'm here to share with you that it's true. I'm selling a $12,000 program for $127 because when I first started this out in probably about 2010, as far as going, hey, do we want to educate people on rebuilding from the last crash and all that good stuff? Are we going to have our brokerage or private firm? Are we going to, train other people? Do we want to get into the education segment, babysit, sell a course, sell a program? How do we make it reciprocal to make sure that we're truly people working with people? And obviously it started off into the one-on-one world. Let's make it reciprocal. The American Mentee Program was born. One-on-one mentoring, right? We partner, we JV, spend time with them like a knucklehead. Is what I said. Let's do it. Let's do what others aren't doing because they're not going to want to do it because it's not profitable for them. They don't want the risk and the liabilities, the bullshit like that. And working with people 7 days a week. No. We will. We did. We still do when they come aboard for that program. But it's one-on-one. It was one-on-one mentoring. It still is 7 days a week if needed. Tons of time with our mentees. A lot more time than I should be spending. We should be spending with them. Simple onboarding, working with them to make sure, even jumping on the horn and working deals with them. We're doing 90% of the work and doing a 50-50 split with our mentees. Nobody does that stuff. Nobody's wanting to. Nobody wants the liability. So, it's like that's what this program is based on. It's the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. I'm not going to take too much long. I'm going to put this all in the front, and then I'm going to jump off. I will be back for the Sunday rants and raves. And yeah, we're going to talk about the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator as well. Shamelessly, of course, because I know it's going to help. Probably think about why would I do this, and why did I even get it started into the real estate training arena or education arena, right? It's because there was a need for it. There still is a need for it. People paying 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 bucks and still spinning their wheels. And then coming aboard and working with us and going, well, shit, why didn't they tell me that? How come this is working so quickly and I'm seeing results with you? And then all of a sudden, we're going, why didn't they share that with me? And I just spent $25,000, $30,000. Yeah, I got my system set up. I don't know how to use it. I got some leads coming in. I don't know how to close them, but I'm working with you. And within the first 30, 60, 90 days, we're getting shit under contract and rock and roll and moving forward. And I've been praying for this, literally praying, crying, going, please, there's got to be something there. And then we come and we plug in because AMP Live, or I should say the American Mentee Program, was based on not a hunch. It was based on a God-driven intent by seeing these things and going, okay, what do I do? I can be selfless and say, you know what, fuck everybody else, excuse my French. I was going to just do what I did in 2003 and before the crash. All for us, keep it in-house. Nobody's doing what we're doing, maybe a handful, but we're doing it better. We're going to blow them away in our area. And we did, brokers, agents, and everybody crying and whining, going, what are you doing? What are you doing? How is that legal? How can you do this? Oh, you did this because of that. Oh, you can't do this. Yes, we can because we're not on the MLS. It's a private firm. Not going to get into all that, but we're going to share those inside secrets with you, trade secrets with you when you jump aboard the AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, okay? We're sharing those things with you, but we got to put something on it. Put something. You need a little bit of commitment. And even then, another reason why we're doing that is because I need 50 people. I want 50 people. We're going to turn those into testimonials. We're going to turn them into success stories. It's going to help us blow up that program. Is there an ulterior motive? Of course there is. Even back then, was there an ulterior motive to train others? Of course it was, right? One was to get more deals, get deals, give a little education, deals, rock and roll. But at the same token, he's seeing all the pain points and going, man, yeah, I spent all this money, like the $30,000, and then 6 to 7, 8 months later, still spinning their wheels, not understanding what to do. then coming aboard and then having at least a structure in the first 30 days to go, boom, oh my God, my aha moments came alive. And there's no pun intended, because the start out was AHA, Americans helping Americans. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track. Because even in 2010, 2013, that America was in a shithole place again, right? But who bailed us out? Mom and pop investors, people like you, people like me, people like other people across the United States of America. Not the the BRs of the world, the big companies. They did for themselves as well, right? They went and bought. They got bailouts from the government, first of all, and then two, they went and did business with just the banks on the back end. Shadow inventory. It wasn't a lie. It's not like the shadow government. It's a conspiracy theory. No. With real estate, no. The same shit. Was that a conspiracy theory? No. They went and they buy 500, 1,000, 10,000, tapes with that many properties in them, and get them at a discount, and then do their thing, and then sell off the shit to the mom and pop investors or the newbies, or ran them through hedge funds and shit like that to unload their shit and keep all the good stuff, right? I think it was Sweden or Spain. Don't quote me on that, but they did the right thing. They just reset the loans. They didn't foreclose on on American people and then shit on them. They went ahead and said, no, you got a $800,000 property. What's the value now? 200, 175. Okay, we're going to redo the loan so you can keep the property, redo the loan, and move things forward. That's what should have been done. Not bail out these big ass companies with Americans' dollars, which is bullshit, at the end of the day. So, it is what it is. That's my little, I'm gonna mix this up with a little bit of Sunday rants and raves. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, because when we take this, we're obviously going to chop it up. We're going to monetize it. We're going to edit it, and then, roll it out, because that's what we do here, right? The internet marketing for this type of program. Real estate is the same way. You got to market your business. You got to say, why am I different than others? That's what we're going to help you do. We're going to help you, we're going to help you build that target. We're going to help you build your brand. We're going to help you with what you are trying to do. Think of it as like a doctor of real estate, and we're going to come in and evaluate your business and go, that, maybe change this, let's roll it and see what happens, okay? First and foremost, we want to get you doing deals. And if you're doing deals, then we want to get you doing more deals, then this is it. And we're back to, yes, am I selling a $12,000 program for $147? Yes, okay? So now we got the first one out of the way. Is this, not going to, free is free. Nobody does anything with free, right? It's just a waste of time. We're spending a lot of time, money, putting all this stuff into it. It's tedious. It's a pain in the ass putting a program together. I don't care if you got AI or not, and you got a team of people. It is a pain in the ass, period. Others may say, oh no, let's just do that, because I want it to be right and correct. I want it to have the feel of our one-on-one American mentee program. And it's going to be, obviously it's named AMP Live, the Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. And that's for a reason, right? To get you up and running and rocking and rolling. It's a segue into our one-on-one mentoring again, right? That's the whole goal. Is there always a purpose, of course, for us and for you as well. And if you get into the program, great. If you like it, love it, beautiful. If you don't, it's okay. There's a freaking, believe it or not, I'm not into money back guarantees, but it's so damn cheap. Shit, you want a money back guarantee? No problem. It's there, right? You do deals in 90 days. 1 second. You see what we got here. Is this crap? Or is it interruption? Because it's live, real, and raw. This is the way I like it. At the end of the day, that shit can be edited out, but it probably won't be anyways. But here we go. Okay, so back to it. $147. Okay, easy peasy. Right? That's the price of what McDonald's for a party of 3 or 4 nowadays. Right? But there's got to be something attached to it. So you show up to the party. You do what you need to do. There's ADHD kicking in. You do what you need to do. We're going to work with you. There's going to be live coaching calls. We're going to evaluate your deals. It's going to be all those things, because look, shamelessly, even for $147, probably go, oh, what was we going to get for $147? Sometimes that's the thing with this internet marketing stuff, right? If it's priced too high, priced too low, what's the value, perceived value, all that bullshit. I'm not here to bullshit you at the end of the day. Here to give it to you as always. Let me see. I'll put this up here, so I want you to see this real quick. But you scan that QR code. I didn't even see. I'm not even doing a great job of trying to sell you on this stuff, right? It's here. I want to share it with you because I'm excited about it. But the AMP Live Real Estate Show, always real, raw, and standing for truth. Always. Even to the point, if we're like, hey, this guy's not selling, he's always selling. I'm not gonna lie. All of us are always selling. Okay. I'm always selling too. Do I have stuff to sell? Of course, right? Myself, the brand, the business. At the end of the day, this is what we have, but we're going to focus on people that we want to work. We all want to work with people we like, love, and like. Same token, we want to roll with people that are doing stuff. So that's the purpose for that, right? Yes, as a community is going to be built on a school. So you get to get in as a founder, then eventually get in as a charter member. And then, of course, it's going to roll up to the regular price. Even then, it's probably going to be 50% off. And then, obviously, we got our regular price for the one-on-one mentoring program. But this is all about creative real estate investing accelerator. Obviously, it's home of the Amp Live Real Estate Show. I wanted to share that with you. And obviously, Amp Live, you can scan that QR code. It's right there, boink, right there. Scan the QR code for the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. And once we go, probably maybe a couple of more minutes here. And I'm going to go back over here, put my mug up. I will give one more, but you can scan that QR code right there. Okay, go take a look. I'm even going to show you the page. It's a simple page. It's going to have the graphics. It's going to have a video on there, about 5 minutes, okay? It's going to be a condensed version of why this, pretty much, what you get in the program, the bonuses, all that good stuff, and why, and how it's going to help you. Trust me. We have testimonials and mentees that have come aboard and going, man, okay, for the same reason, first 30, 60, 90 days. So that's why we're confident about helping you get a deal, helping you get something under contract and then closing it up. Because obviously if you do that, then we're going to be doing more business together. We'll continue to do more business. You can be part of the community. You can help other people and all that good stuff. And it's a way to pay it forward. This is another way to pay it forward, because I always said, hey, if we do something, let's roll this out. If we ever come out with a program, like I said, I've had it 6 times and I've scrapped it 6 times. This is number 7. So I've made a commitment. No turning back. This is it. That's why I'm spending all this time. The first quarter, obviously, it's usually, first quarter, you're rocking and rolling with a lot of momentum so you can have a good year. And that's basically you pick your poison, right? It's either, a lot of times it's half and half. We're rocking deals, working deals in-house, and then working with, the American Mentee Program. The first quarter, American Mentee Program, boom, boom, boom. Yes, deals that are in the pipeline and working deals in-house for us. But at the same token, and work with mentees, we scaled it down. We're saying, we're not taking as many one-on-one. We're going to go one-to-many so we can help out more people. And the same token, we'll still continue with the one-on-one, but obviously the price of admission or the entry fee of the investment is a lot higher because we're doing done with you, done for you. As we start doing that, we got to have more people. We got to pay for VAs. You got to pay for in-house people. We got to pay for marketers. You got obviously now they got AI, so you can chop. A lot of companies are chopping, right? And I'm not gonna lie, we've done the same thing. I think I've had a conversation last year. Choppity chop. Okay, this person's not performing. See you later. This person's not performing. See you later. This person's not performing. Oh, okay, boom. Hey, now we can use AI to break all these deals. That's why we got this awesome calculator we've been working on. We have a deal automator, and we just modified it and tweaked it out and go, hey, well, I want something. Let's put something together that we do. Make it a little easier. For me, it was easy. But for other mentees to come and do, they had take off their shoes and their hands and start, counting their toes and shit. And, oh, man, why don't you just have something a lot simpler? No, because I want you to know the freaking numbers, and I want you to be confident in the numbers before we go, right? Because I'm going to rely on you. If I've taught you right, then you're going to come back with a great ARV with the numbers that are broken down, right? I'm not going to do it all for you. It doesn't make any sense. You're not going to learn anything if it's done for you, okay, if it's given to you. But we have a sub 2. I'm going to give that to you. It's called a sub 2 fix and flip deal automator or calculator. I think I did some lives on that. I'm going to do some training on that today as well. And an LOI and offer deal automator as well. It's going to spit out your offers, which is cool. So a lot of automation is coming, and I'm enjoying that, right? We got some other cool stuff that's coming down the wire as well. But why am I selling a $12,000 program for $147, right? Once again, the first reason I think I shared with you is because they're not going to give it away for free. You got to be tied to something. The number is a number. I think some people on our staff came up with the number, said, boom, that's what it is. So I said, okay, cool. I like it. 147, let's do it. First 50. After that, second 50, it's going to $1,997. After that, it's going to the regular price or with a 50% discount. After that 50, boom, it's back to regular price for the one-on-one mentoring, okay? That's a different type of program. But for this, you can scan that QR code right there. Lock in your spot, okay? What is that? Jiggly. What the fuck? Lock in your spot right over there. Boink, okay? So lock in your spot because once they're gone, they're gone. And then the full launch, I believe, is April 30th, which is a Thursday. And you want to lock that in because trust me, everything that we're going to give, I believe it's on the graphic here too as well. Let me share that graphic with you. Come on. Here we go. So 147 bucks. So you got, obviously there it is right there. We get a money back guarantee up to 90 days, right? 90 days, we're gonna have to get a deal. If you don't get a deal in 90 days, you get your money back, okay? It is action based, so you gotta make sure that you get into the program and you actually do stuff. And there's a little graphic, or I should say a PDF that outlines that for you. And we're gonna help you with that. We're gonna have to break down deals and everything else. And I'm not gonna go over all these things with you. I'll share the website with you really quick, so you can actually see it. You can go there and sign up. I'll put it in the chat as well. I believe it's right here. Here we go. All right. Boom. I'll put that right up in there. You can click that and jump aboard. And then the second reason is to obviously get mentees, so we can obviously have testimonials, proof that, you know, all that good stuff. It's part of the program, and I want to work with good people, and then obviously pick out the good ones that are going to go into the one-on-one mentoring program. We'll probably have a sponsor for one person at the end of the day as well, to be able to get into that program as well. And then the others obviously be able to get in at a discount of 50%, I believe, because you're already in this AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator program. And, you know, at the end of the day, you got to keep on staying positive and keep on rocking and rolling, right? There's a lot of negative shit out there that is going to keep you and cutting you down. It's just the devil chopping you all up. It is what it is, right? And, but you got to keep moving forward. Okay. Life, you should be happy that one, you woke up that day and you have gratitude for that day. You got a family and all this other good stuff, right? Life is going to happen. It's going to go in the direction that's going to go. At the end of the day, yeah, only you can change those things. You're the ones that have choices. We all got choices that we got to make at the end of the day. And this is mine. This is what I do. Okay. So this is part of it. And it's not all of it, but I spend a lot of time and commitment along with myself and putting stuff together, you know, with the team to put this out for you. So definitely take a look at it, take advantage of it. It's here until it's gone, or until, like I even said a long time ago, right? If I decide I want to stop mentoring, then I'll stop mentoring when I don't like it anymore. And, you know, I get it, you know, even some get to that point sometimes, right? You know, because people, you give them stuff and they just, you know, they'll do it or they don't do it or they don't appreciate it, things of that nature. You know, the world is what it is. And then the way that, you know, the economics is going on with people and things is give me, me. I get that. So, hey, this is here. It's here. If you want it, jump on it. Great. Take advantage of it. Understand that opportunity is opportunity. When opportunities come and you're prepared for it, take advantage of it. Because when they're gone, they're gone. You go, oh, shit, I wish I could have, should have did this and all that good stuff, right? But we're here for you, all right? So at the end of the day, that's one. First reason is obviously is not to give it away for free. So there's got to be tied to a couple of bucks, something that you can handle. It's like a no-brainer, right? It's almost to the point like saying, look, if I don't do this, I must be an idiot. And you're going, what? Oh my God, you're insulting me. No, because if I saw this program and I was looking at this, I go, I must be an idiot if I'm not going to sign up and I'm not going to get help. And this is what I want to do. And I want deals and I want to create a real estate. I want this business, and I'm having a hard time. And what do I have to lose? Shit, I can get my money back if it doesn't work out. But of course, you know that you have to do something. You have to show up to the party. You have to take action. You have to do the things that are required to get what other people have for the things that you don't have. Okay. But that's it. And then the other reason is obviously, yeah, to get some good people out of this, get some good testimonials, and obviously, you know, going to get more people into our program, and go from there and do more deals. That's what it's still a reciprocal program, because we're going to be in there once a week. We're going to be doing the coaching calls and Q&A, evaluating deals, rocking deals. Shit, we'll even get on the phone if we have to help you close that son of a buck. Nobody's going to be doing that, not in this, or at least take advantage of it now. Obviously, with the program, when it grows and it starts expanding and all that good stuff, and community type people, then yeah, you know, the top 10% are probably going to be the people that you're going to associate and work with in every club or every program or every community at the end of the day. But definitely scan that QR code, jump aboard. I'm going to share this with you real quick. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, because I want to make that. We're already on 20. Oh, it's perfect. 29 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up in about 30 seconds, and then we'll go from there. See what we got here. Oh, I'll pull this up. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Here we go. Oh, did it come up? No. Boink. There it is. All right. Okay. So let me go to the screenshot there. I'm going to close that. So here it is, the American Mentee Program pre-launch. But obviously, This is that's the original one-on-one mentoring program. This has been built in there. So there's about 8 modules with 2 bonus modules, okay, that are absolutely free. I'm going to help you with the setting up your business and the CRMs and all that good stuff that you're going to need for the tools. Like I said, 80% is you, okay? 20% is tech. And that's what we're going to help you with. We're going to help you with the Amp Live tech stack, right? That's free, absolutely free. We're going to give you the calculators that you're going to need. And these just aren't like shitty calculators. These are calculators that work, ones that I went in there and said, hey, man, the code, change that, change this, change that. I don't like that. I don't like this. This is what we need. This is what I want to share with others. This is the best way to make it easier for other people when you're popping in all those numbers and going, boom, there it is. Okay, that's good ARV. That's a good spread. Is that a good deal? Yes or no, right? You need to know, is this a deal or not? It's super important, right? Here's the main thing. It's like having a bag of gold. When you have a bag of gold, you can do whatever. If you really, truly believe this is a bag of gold, man, you're freaking going to make money. But guess what? You can't take that to the bank because they don't take gold. You can go to and exchange it, but you still got to, it's like people do steal diamonds and shit. You still got to fence them, right? You still got to figure out how to cash in that gold. But if you know that you got gold, you're going to do whatever the frick you have to do what? To get it sold because you believe in it. If you believe in it, then someone who's going to buy that deal is going to believe in what you have, so they will buy it. Just like this. Do I believe in this program? Of course I do, 100%. Am I going to say 110, 150? No, because that's all bullshit. 100%, 100, not 80, not 70, 100% I believe in this program, okay? Why? Because I know I've been doing it for a while, right? I've been seeing the results from mentees when they show up and they do this. Now, to be honest with you, is everybody going to make it? No, that's unrealistic. That's why people have disclaimers, right? People, and full disclaimer now, right? I'm not a real estate, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Attorney. I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not a CPA. None of that. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm going to share with you. This is the program and educate you the best I possibly can to say, hey, look, this is what works for me. You can try it. It works in the field. Go for it. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, I don't know what to say. At the end of the day, come in and work with us exclusively, so it will. All right, but check this out. Here it is. Here's the bonuses that you're going to get. I'm going to share this with you. It's real training, real strategies, and real results. Motivated sellers, and that's kind of like the funnel right there. Motivated sellers make offers with confidence, use creative financing strategies or creative real estate strategies, period. Close deals and get paid. Okay. Is there a money back guarantee? There you go. I never give. What's the purpose of having a money back guarantee if you are not going to take action? That's all bullshit. That's crap as far as I'm concerned, right? I don't buy crap stuff like that. If I want it, I'm keeping it and I'm going to use it. I'm going to reverse engineer it. If I see value, I'm keeping it. Now, if it's utterly crap, then, hey, I get it, right? It's like, what the hell? There's a lot of software that's out there that you buy and it's crap. There's a lot of programs you buy out there and you buy it. Or you buy it, oh, I'm going to be cheap. I'm going to buy this little PDF. And you go, well, what the fuck was that? That was shit. Do I want money back? Do I want to take the time to get my money back? No, this is the real deal. It's $147 for the first 50. All right, then it's going to go to $1,997 for the next 50. And then after the next 50, it's going to 12 grand. Okay. And then it's going to hopefully, if you're like, hey, segue into the one-on-one mentoring program, that has gone up. I won't even tell you the price of investment because if it's a good fit, it's a good fit. Let's rock and roll. It's all about this right now. It's all about you. All right. So, and there are bonuses here, right? We're going to help you with all that. Plus there's unadvertised bonuses at the end of the day. So, do you want to become a deal maker in 30 days? Yes. Okay. Fill out this information. This is, I believe, this right here. You can fill this out just to lock in your spot. Okay. 3 days, 7 hours, and 41 minutes is left. Okay. There's a video here. It's going to explain to you everything that you get inside the video. You scan, you lock in your spot. You also have access to upgrade. And you'll actually get access to the bonus vault, right? So it's going to have advanced deal cases, going to have templates and scaling. It's going to have contracts, agreements, the deal automator, sub-2 deal automator, the sub-2 fix and flip deal automator, and anything that gets released that's apps or software that we have, and it doesn't, we can give it to you for free. We will. And it's a lifetime membership, as long as you, for this $147, you become a lifetime member. And anything that you do pay, you can, forward it into another program or whatever, is what we've been discussing. Okay. And then continue to move forward, even if it's the 1997. Okay. So how it works is pretty simple. You purchase the program, you get instant access via email, start learning immediately, apply strategies, real-time, close your first deals. Of course, this is not being launched until April 30th. So lock in your spot now. So April 30th, once it's fully launched, then, hey, if we got our first 50, we're good, and it moves to the 1997, then this whole thing is going to change and the graph, everything's going to change to 1997 for next 50, and then continue to move on, so on, so on. Okay, but that's how it's going to work. So take advantage of it while you can. No BS at the end of the day. It's not going to change, and unless, like I said before, unless something economically happens or something crazy, then then we'll go that route. Okay, so here it is. You can go here. The blue one is actually the one where you actually go and pay. 3 days is left. You can actually click that right there. Oh, I don't think I have that one. Let me see. Is that shit being shared? Probably not, right? Okay, let me go here. I'll share this one instead. Let me go to this one over here, and I'm going to share this tab instead. All right, so you can go right there. Very easy. Fill out your information, proceed to checkout. Everything that you get that I'm talking about here. And there's going to be bonuses on top of that, like I mentioned before. Okay. Stop sharing and share this tab again. The bonuses that you get are right here. And then I'm going to move to the unadvertised bound bonuses that you'll only see on here. If you see them, we're giving them to you. Okay. And even if you don't see them, they're going to be inside the program. So I'm going to get off here. And then because we got the Sunday sermon, that's going to be rocking and rolling here. But the Sunday sermon, Rants and Raves, and Amp Live Real Estate Show, boom, we'll be back probably at 4 p.m. We're going to talk about creative real estate investing. Yes, we're going to talk about the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. We're going to talk about the American Mentee Program. We're going to talk about what's going on in the current situation with real estate, the world, life, everything, and our current economic situation that's going on, even with the little war that's going on. Okay, so Sunday Rants and Raves, the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. Definitely scan that QR code. So I'm going to wrap this up. So it's going to be all about, promote, ads. I say take advantage of it while you can. Definitely go check out our Amp Live Real Estate Show, our Amp Live TV. We appreciate it. Like, love, and share. We appreciate that if you would. Obviously, if you don't know who I am, I'm Erick Jimenez of AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. We're powered by Amp Live Media, a media broadcasting and marketing company, sponsored by VIP Execs Realty, lending and investments and luxury properties. Step into excellence. As we keep on moving forward here, we do have this segment that's rolling out. If you want to be on the Amp Live Real Estate Show, and you're invited, okay? When this happens, when you see this graphic, jump on it, where it's going to be 6 p.m. We're going to do these at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. They're going to be sporadic throughout the week. And all you got to do is drop guests for a free invite, and we'll invite you. Bring your deals. Well, and hopefully if you bring a deal, we're going to help you with structure of capital, because obviously we have VIP lending. We can help you with the private money, help you with traditional lending. Heck, we can help you list the property, help you find the property. I don't care if it's luxury, single family, commercial, it doesn't matter. Right. And I'm going to give you a link in a little bit with a QR code, a couple seconds right here, where you can actually go and hunt properties, okay, for free on their local MLS. All right. So when you see that, it is rock and roll time, and get involved. Obviously, just, our Amp Live TV, just more graphics. I'm going to go through this and share with you. That is for our one-on-one mentoring program. If you're like, man, you know what? I want to get into the one-on-one mentoring program. What's that all about? I need more hands-on 7 days a week of love, and help me. I need my business set up and all that other good stuff. And, I want to do deals and rock and roll one-on-one. You can scan that right there. All right. So right here, check it out. Boom. Real estate software and tech stack. Super, super important. I'm not going to go through the whole 15 slides here, but small stack, long stack. Small stack, just getting started. Okay, I'm going to show you what to do, how to find the deals, what CRM to use, and how to break down these deals so there's money in there, so you have those bags of gold so you can rock. All right, and then once you do that, then you're going to need deals, right? I'm going to show you how to surf for deals. We're going to give that away for free as well. It's our surfing for deals, but also we're going to show you how to use PropStream to find your subject to deals, subject to deal finder playbook. Okay, it's a full playbook. Now, once again, how many is it? 9 slides, right? It's going to show you what fields to use, how to find those 2, 3, 4% interest rate properties, how to find the ones with equity, how to find the ones that are stacked with, hey, we got probate, we got vacant, we got a pre-foreclosure. The more problems, the more money you're going to make, because the more solutions you're going to fix, meaning you're more valuable and you should get paid for it. Okay, just like this, $147 should be charging a lot more. Should be charging $12 grand for this thing. But we're not. Like I said, a $12,000 program for $147. Jump on it while you can. And this is free. These are bonuses. I shouldn't say free because nothing's free. I had to pay for it. We had to pay for it through time and experience and then putting it together for you. And then the time to put this stuff together to give it to you. So at least it looks halfway decent, right? So instead of just going, here's a PDF or some videos that are all shitty. All right. What's the next thing we're going to rock and roll here? Check this out. We're also going to share with you what I like to call the art of the deal, or the AMP Live method. It's called the submission is the submission. This is what's going to make you tons and tons and tons of money. You're going to set up your link. You're going to set up your lead gen intake micro website. So you can actually, I'm not going to go through it here, but we're going to teach you on how to talk to these sellers, how to get this information and create those hot, super juicy leads. So you go from lead to appointment to deal to offer to COE, the magical COE, close of escrow. Okay. Super important. And then we're going to give you, obviously, our calculators, or I should say our deal automators, right? This one's for sub 2, fix and flip. Now, some people go, well, sub 2 is only for tight deals. Sub 2 is for buy and hold. Don't use sub 2 for fix and flip. Yes, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to show you how that's going to be done. It's something that a lot of people do not trust me. Probably 99% of people that are in the creative real estate investment world don't do it and prefer not to. And we do these things a little bit different. I'm not going to share it on this video. It's going to only in a private mode. Well, on how we actually do our sub 2 deals, I'm going to share that with you, right? That's some of our proprietary information. And yes, top secret enchilada sauce, okay? But I love this thing. It's awesome, and we're continuing to modify it. All right, now, okay, check this out. The goal of this call, this is more training, okay? So this training is actually, what is this training? Oh, this is actually sub 2 calls. All right. So when you're making calls, these are scripts. We're going to give you scripts. Okay. The goal of this call is a meeting, not a deal. Okay. 30% talk, 7% they talk, 0 numbers. We're not rocking numbers unless you want to throw spaghetti at the wall and you're wholesaling shit, then go for it. Do that. Okay. That's the last resort, the last freaking resort. Right now, we're trying to get to a point where we're going to go belly because we want to make more money. If you can't, and obviously the property, you're in California, the property's in Florida, we can still do it, but I'm going to show you how to do it because we do it with our mentees all the freaking time. We still get those juicy deals, right? Because you got a mentee who lives in Florida. We live here. We can do that. You're still going belly to belly. But if we've done even when you're on the phone, where's the deal here? And there's a deal in New Mexico and there's a deal somewhere else because that person doesn't live in that property anymore and they're in New York. We're still rocking deals, okay? But you have to learn the art of the deal, or like to call the AMP Live method for through the Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator program. Very important. And then here we go. Here's more. Now with all these scripts, we're going to give you the scripts. We're going to give you the discovery questions. They're going to give you the rebuttals. We're going to give you everything, the pro tips that you're going to need to work these sub 2 deals, to work the wholesale deals, to work creative real estate investing deals, period, right? And so it's a beautiful, lovely thing. It's not just tied to just wholesale. You're not buying just a wholesale program. That's one thing and one reason why I didn't come up with this video stuff, because I hate modules. But guess what? We're doing it, modules, right? But we're not. The other thing is that we're not selling. Here's the module for wholesaling, $5,000. Here's a module for sub 2, $7,000. Here's a module for BRRRR, $5,000, right? We start racking it all up. No, that's why it's a $12,000 program, because we're going to be talking about wholesale. We're going to show you how to wholesale. We're going to show you how to do lease options. We're going to show you how to do subject to. Those are the three main ones. That's a heavy metal sign. Rock and roll, right? Three just out of the gate with the Accelerator program. You jump into the one-on-one mentoring program, then you're going to learn everything creative real estate investing based on what you want to achieve and based on what you want to do, because we're going to help you build a target and a game plan and set up your systems with a done with you and a done for you program. But this program is going to get you off and running. It's going to shave off about 1 to 3 years of spinning those freaking wheels, right? And some people are just ready for it. A lot of people make excuses. You can have excuses or results. You cannot have both. And that's what people do. Oh, I'm getting ready. I'm getting geared up. I'm trying to connect and do this networking stuff. That's all bullshit. You're not going to get it. It's going to be years of spinning your damn wheels doing shit like that, right? You just need to jump on the freaking bull and start rocking and rolling. And if you got someone who's going to, you ever seen it? You've probably never seen it. But if you ever watch, I think it's called Urban Cowboy with John Travolta, right? And he was an oil worker out in Texas. His uncle or some shit was a bull rider at one time, and then they have these like mechanical bulls. He was, man, I want to do this and I want to win the enchilada and do this stuff right. But he needed, he had to jump on the bull. He had to learn. But then he also had to learn by someone coaching him and teaching him, somebody who was a professional bull rider, to show him how to use the mechanical bull riding, right, and how to be good at it, right? It is what it is. You got to put in the time. All right, so it's for the discovery calls. As you can tell, I'm excited here. I love all this shit. I could talk about this stuff for hours and hours and days. Sub 2, this is super important. This is beautiful, okay? Sub 2 offer structure guide. Come on. We'll show you how to structure deals. And when you get stuck, we're going to help you. Shit, we'll probably get on the phone so you can hear it, have it downloaded into your mind. Now it's in your subconscious, and once there's a trigger, it's going to hit your conscious mind, and it's like riding a bike. Even if you haven't done it in a while, eventually it's like riding a bike, and you'll get it again because it's already locked into your brain. Now this is just a guide to help you, right? So this is this part of you need all this stuff to be able to be awesome at the mission of the submission. I'll tell you, you do 15, 20 submissions, you're going to do 3 to 4 deals a month, guaranteed. Okay. You still got to get good at what? Closing. That's where the mission of the submission helps you. We're going to even show you how to, like this, Sub 2 offer structure guide. It's show you how to walk the house. It's going to even show you how to walk the house virtually when you're with the freaking seller and build that relationship with them. Okay. There's a lot of key elements that are super powerful here. Okay. That's all we got for you today right now for this. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up and close this up. Let's go all the way back up to our awesome, cool graphic here. And I believe it's going to be right here for only $147 for the first 50 versus $1,997 for the next 50. Take advantage of it while you can. Lock in, scan that QR code right now. Do not wait. You can wait, and I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do this later on. I'll do this, do that. Break out the credit card, go to the website, and click it. It's even in the chat. You can go ahead and click that. I believe it's links in the chat. Yep, it's right there. Go check it out. At least for YouTube and the other social media platforms. May have to for Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook, I'm not sure if it went through or not, but it should be in the post at the end of the day. So definitely thank you. Like, love, and share. We appreciate it. Even if you're not interested, or maybe you have friends or family or someone going, man, they've been thinking about real estate. Maybe this will help them. Pass it on, okay? I know when it comes out, usually we do these launches or internet marketing world, right? And I'm not lying. Look, hey, let's rock and roll. Come on. We all got to continue to educate ourselves and keep moving forward, right? I even do it. Look, I even study this. I got the big old books and stuff, right? Internet marketing and other self-help books and things. It's just part of the business, right? And you do what you have to do to keep on moving forward, okay? Keep on educating yourself. But I challenge you. Let's rock. Let's do this, right? When opportunity presents itself, you have to have your eyes open. There's no bullshit. We're going to be here for you. And we're going to overextend because you're part of the first 50. You're going to be part of the founder program. And then we go after the next 50 is going to be the charter, right? Charter peeps that are hanging in. And then obviously after everybody after that, well, program goes to 12 grand. And we're still going to do what? Still going to help you. We're still going to treat you like if you're a founder. We're not going to treat you any differently because you spent $12,000 than someone who spent 140. Trust me. If you spend $147, we're going to treat you the same way when someone comes in at 12 grand or 19 grand or 22 grand. Okay. That's the beauty of what we do. At least that's my commitment to you, my commitment to this business, and commitment to our fellow Americans across the United States of America. Now, without further ado, rock and roll. And all what you do, you keep on rocking and rolling. You keep on doing your thing or not, right? As they say, if you want to change, I guess you got to change things up. And sometimes it's hard to do that, right? I get it. We're all human beings. But I'm going to leave that up there. I believe, we got Sunday sermon coming up a little bit later. I will leave that right there so you can see it. Let me see. We got that right there. Oh, this right here. And I'll close it out. And then I'm going to close it out with the graphic again, just so you can say, hey, you know what? Face to face here to help you. Definitely take advantage of this. I'm a God-fearing man. I'm not saying that to sell anything. One way or another, you come aboard, you don't come aboard. It's not going to matter to me. At the end of the day, we're moving forward in our business no matter what. That's why the first quarter, doing what we're doing, cruising into the second quarter, things change and you adjust, adapt, or you perish. I say rock and roll into 2026 and 27 and beyond. I have an idea of what's going to be happening in the future with real estate. And this is what we do, and this is what I do, right? So if you're an expert at that, then you just want to share. You want to give and give back. And that's what this is all about at the same token. But let's be honest, right? It's all about what? It's all about rock and roll and making money and helping each other's families. That has been the cause and mission since the beginning, since we launched AHA, American Time Americans, and AMP Live, the American Mentee Program. And obviously VIP, Exec Realty, Lending and Investments, and luxury properties, right? It's more than just selling a house. It's more than just selling you a house. It's more than just finding a house. It's actually, educating you and helping you. It's like a doctor who's diagnosing stuff, right? I know I wouldn't want to go to a general doctor and say, oh yeah, you need some surgery. No, how about you send me to a specialist and then I'll decide. Then I'm going to hit 3 more specialists, decide. So decide. I guarantee it. Put it up against any other program at the end of the day. And there's not going to be anything like it. I promise you. Okay. Because nobody wants to do what we do. And even then, if they do, it's okay. Grab their program, grab our program, grab another program. We should continue to grab everybody's juicy, good programs. And the ones that aren't, hey, that's part of the business like anything else. It's a loss leader. You're going to spend money. You're not going to have wins every single time. Same thing with real estate, right? Not everybody's going to make it in real estate. Not everybody's going to make it in business. It's just the way it is until you find, but you got to keep rolling. You got to keep rolling and rolling until you find what it is. And this is an opportunity for you because I know what this program can do for you and for others across the United States of America. And I'm excited and happy about it. All right. So take advantage of it or not. I challenge you. Rock and roll in all that you do. God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. Powered by Amplified Media, media broadcasting and marketing company. Sponsored by VIP Execs, Realty Lending and Investments and Luxury Properties. Step into excellence. Rock and roll in all that you do. Keep on rocking and rolling. Scan the QR code down below. I'll drop you with this graphic right here so you can see it. There it is. There's no more excuses anymore. And even if you're stuck, this is one way to get unstuck. And if you're rocking and rolling, this is a way to scale up and rock and roll even some more. Okay. We'll talk